ever wonder why is it that so-called bad girls always marry on time? They never wait for a man. Men are begging them to marry them. But you that always keep yourself praying, you find it difficult to settle. Darling, sit down. Let's these 7 reasons. Yes, we need to dish it out because often people ask me this question in the conference, webinar, workshop, one on one. Like every time people ask me, oh, mommy, I kept myself, but I have a bad friend. She marries so fast. She does this, she does it. Why is it that my own is difficult? Darling, sit down. But what I want you to do, please, anyone that resonates with you, put it in the comments. It encouraged me. Yes, it encouraged me a lot. And love this video. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe. Or perhaps if there's one we think like we have missed, put also in the comments. Remember, we are here to learn. No one knows it all. Okay? Even me, I don't know it all. I research, I ask questions, I pray before I bring any video out. Grab your pen, grab your paper, and let's move forward. Number one, if you are a pattern breaker, it will be difficult sometimes. Do you hear me? Sometimes for you to easily marry. Let me explain. For example, there's a certain pattern in your family, but God have bestowed unto you to be that one that break the pattern. My dear, because devil will not be clapping for you for breaking these generational patterns, the devil will hold your marriage. The devil will torment you. The devil will make sure that you find it difficult to marry. Because you are a pattern breaker, the devil will find a way to make sure that you suffer. Your marriage is delayed. Okay? So if you notice that your marriage is delaying or being delayed, ask yourself this: am I a pattern breaker? The pattern we are not talking about is not just about marriage pattern. Maybe you are financial pattern breaker in your family or degree pattern breaker. Let me explain. Nobody in your family have ever gone to university or get masters or PhD, and you are the one that gets it easily. Do you know that you break pattern? Or perhaps everybody in your family always gets pregnant, but you are the one that keep yourself that I'll never get pregnant until I marry. You are a pattern breaker. Or perhaps everybody in your home, they are addicted to something. When I'm talking about home, I'm talking about your generation. You know what I mean? Not just your home. Do you understand? They are addicted with smoke, alcohol, all those drugs, but you never test it because you decide that I will not do it. You are a pattern breaker. Or perhaps everybody is so easy to disvirgin themselves, but you say that I must keep my virgin. You are a pattern breaker. So sit down, ask yourself, am I a pattern breaker? If you are a pattern breaker, devil not gonna clap for you. You are in the battle with the devil. That's why devil will find a way to delay your marriage since he cannot make you one of them, one of the people like they challenge in your home. Now let me wait for her in her marriage. So think about it. Number two, some people have patterns in their family. I've talked about so many patterns. There are people in their family, no matter what, they must reach 40 years before they marry. If you're in such a family and your friend, those people you are talking about, doesn't have this kind of pattern, just as I told you, every family have pattern, but by the grace of God and the blood of Jesus, we deliver ourselves from it. And your friend doesn't have this kind of pattern, my dear, it will be delayed because it's a pattern. Because no one have break it, it will delay. So if you notice that your schoolmates, your age mates, your roommates, your church mates, your choir mates that are getting married, and you feel like, me that still have my virgin, me that is always on church on time, praying, fasting, Esther fast, Daniel fast, blah fast. Why am I not getting married? Ask yourself, is their own pattern marriage delay? If their own pattern is not marriage delay, my dad, they will easily get married before you, yes. Or perhaps their own pattern may be marriage delay, but someone, maybe big sister or their big brother, have break it, just as I mentioned in the first one, pattern breaker, have break it and open doors for all of them. Because the truth about this pattern breaking is, once someone break it, others will marry so fast. Like if it's marriage problem, do you understand? Others will marry so someone that is not a pattern breaker will not understand. You just say, "Oh, he loves me, he marry me." You know, you don't know. Somebody paid the price. Sisters, if you are not a pattern breaker and things goes easy, don't think like, "Oh, yeah, the man loves me." No, 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 no. Someone paid the price. It may not be your sister. It may be your mother. It may be your father. Someone have already paid the price you could have paid. Okay, so this person you are saying, "Oh, she's bad girl, she's this, she just gets married so easily." Maybe their own pattern is not marriage. Okay, but what you must know that there are something that families always face. Their own pattern may be poverty. They're married, but they can't put food on the table. Okay, so ask yourself, is their pattern marriage delay? If it is not, they will marry jeje, do their wedding jeje. But maybe if he or she is not delivered from the patterns, she may meet her own. The third thing that makes those who think like, oh, they keep themselves, they pray, but there is delay in marriage, whereby the bad ones, so-called bad ones, of course, no one is bad, but we understand what we say. We always say this one, bad girl, easily married is. God is preparing your testimony to use it to deliver others. Do you hear me? Yes. This one, I can use myself as a testimony. Yes. I married at age 36. Yes. You know, I always tell you people, I can relate. I am here to be open up. I can tell you, "Oh, I married at 30s. What does I will need to be open up?" I married at age 36. So I know what it means to wait for long. Do you hear it? That's why when youths come to me, I know I can relate with them. I can sit them down, calm them down, tell them how I beat up my own temptation. Okay? I wrote a book called Prayer Works. That was my first book. This book, I talk about how prayer helps me in my marriage. Someone was reading this book. She is now 36 to 37, something like that. She said when she heard about my testimony that I married at age 36, she paused. Then she was 34 because I wrote this book in 2022 or 2020, thereabouts. Yeah. She paused and like, wow, I am not yet at 36 and I'm panicking. And this woman is at 36. So do you understand what I'm trying to say? God have used this my delay to talk to you now. If I am not where, if I have not tested where you are, you can't say, "Big sister, your video is relatable." I am telling you. If I have not experienced what you are experiencing, I will be making video to entertain people. Like, "Oh, we are content creator." Like you can't relate with this sister. What you know is that this sister just said something. Okay, that's good. That's why some people say, "I love your video. I can relate to your video. You spoke to me because I am speaking from what I know." So, if God wants to prepare you, He will use that testimony. That when somebody come and say, "Oh, Helen, oh, Angela, oh, Sylvia, oh, this one, oh, that one, my marriage is being delayed. I've been praying." You said the person, "Sit down, let's drink water because I have been there." You tell the person, "Let's drink water, let's talk about it." Okay, I have so many youths in my church. Whenever we are talking, whenever they leave, they feel at home. They feel like Mama really spoke to them. because I am talking from experience. When God was preparing me, I don't know that I will ever have a YouTube channel. I don't even know that this is for testimony of others. I don't know that my pain will be wings for others to fly. Do you hear it? My pain will be wings. I'm so happy whenever I talk to people, they said, oh, I think I am relieved. Do you understand? My pain, what I called pain then, are now wings for others to fly. So if God is preparing you for a testimony for others, your marriage will be delayed. It may not be marriage, but because we are talking about marriage here and people ask this specifically about marriage, just that's why we are talking it's that marriage will be delayed. Another reason is some of your prayers has been answered. Yes. But the Queen of Persia is holding it. If you read the Bible in the book of Daniel 10, I think Daniel 10:12, the Bible talk about Daniel prayed, but Queen of Persia holding his prayers. If if you have prayed and you notice that you are not a pattern breaker, is not a pattern in your home, everybody gets married easily, but it's you that have not yet married, and if you think like God is not preparing you for a testimony, check if Queen of Persia is holding your prayers. If Queen of Persia is holding your prayers, that's why you need to change gear. If you are fasting 3 to 12, you need to change 3 to 6. If you are fasting 3 to 6, you need to add dry fasting, whatever, but make sure that Queen of Persia is not the one delaying your marriage. Another reason is this: individuals have their own temptation. Let me explain. You may say, oh, she is bad girl. She got married so easy. Their temptation may not be marriage. Their temptation may be childbearing. Have you ever seen that bad girl? Sorry, nobody's bad, okay? But just because of what people always ask me, bad girl, wayward people, all these things, please, nobody is bad. Please. Just disclaimer, don't shoot me, okay? Just we are answering based on the question. Those people you think is bad girl, their problem may not be marriage. They may marry. But what happened? They wait for children for years. Or perhaps they may have their children, but poverty. They can't even feed their children. Or perhaps they may have money to feed their children, but they're not enjoying their marriage. Do you understand? You see that you that's delaying, your own temptation is delay in marriage. Your own temptation is delay in marriage. But for her, her own temptation is not delay in marriage. Okay? Some people may be hurt. So why am I saying this? That someone easily married does not mean that there is no struggle he or she is facing. Individuals, all of us, have one struggle or the other. It may be going well in your marriage, but somehow, it's not going well. Do you understand? In something else, maybe career, maybe relationship, maybe others. So don't use marriage as a when I call it a summary to summarize that, oh, the life of this person is going well because she married her. Me that is praying for long, I have not married. Find out what he or she is facing that you may not see. Another reason why it seems like your marriage is delayed, despite all your prayers, fasting, and this is, darling, if you have a special calling, your marriage will delay. If God bestow a special calling on you, your marriage will delay. Let me explain. There are people that God bestow, they should be minister, either pastor, leadership, apostle, prophet, prophetess, all these things. My dear, because you have calling, God will prepare you and prepare the person that will marry you. God doesn't want to waste oil on unprepared vessels. Okay? God won't waste oil on unprepared vessels. So, what I am trying to say is this: if you have a special calling, God will not prepare, how will I say it? Like, I don't have anything here to explain it, but what I'm trying to say is God will not say, oh, because you want to marry easily. He give you to a man who will not support your marriage. He give you to a man who will not value your marriage. He give you to a man just because you want to marry. No, because you have a special calling, he will find a man that will journey with you. He will find someone that will value you. He will find someone that will work with you. So if you are a person of a special calling, my dear, your marriage will delay. The last but not the least is this: if God is drawing you closer to Him, your marriage will delay. Yes. I will still use myself again as example. When I was at my 15, 12 years, 12, 15 years, I was not on fire for God like that. Yes, I'm a choir master, choir mistress. I am in so many societies. But what I was doing then is religionship, not relationship with God. You know what I mean by relationship? As a choir mistress, you go to choir, you go to church, go to this one, go to. I don't have that personal encounter with God. Until I reach to my 20s, I experienced God myself. God draw me closer to Him. Do you understand? God draw me closer to Him. There is that personal relationship that I built when I was single. Then, when I was single for my 20s, I can fast like 7 days dry fasting and feel like I want to fast more. You know, that kind of thing. I read the scripture like I was know that time God is preparing me, using my singlehood to prepare me. Using my singlehood to push me to what I am doing now in my ministry. Do you understand? So if God is preparing you, it will delay. Okay? Now, if somebody come and say to me now, oh mommy, pray for me, oh mommy, let's fast, I don't find it difficult again because I have been doing that for decades. Do you understand? So if God is preparing you to draw you close to Himself, it will delay. Just as I told you people the other time that when I was playing, because I call it playing religionship, not relationship, I was easily angered. You can't find the spirit or the fruit of the spirit in me. If you want us to die in 5 minutes, I will tell you, my dear, it's too far. Can we do it now? Anything you want, I am ready to give you them. But now, after God deal with me, I will tell you, I don't want to die. My generation need me. Please. I will tell you, I'm sorry. Let there be peace. Do you understand? So if God is drawing you close to Himself, there will be delay. Okay, so I want you to pay attention to ask yourself any of these 7 questions. Don't just say, oh, bad girls married, bad girl isn't married, bad girl isn't. Ask yourself, are you a pattern breaker? 2, is there delay patterns in your family that you need to deal with? Number 3, is it Queen of Persia that is holding this prayer I've been praying for? Number 4, is God using my delay, the temptation, to prepare a testimony for others? Number 5, did I have special calling? Number 6, is God drawing me close? Number 7, is God preparing a testimony for others? Is my pain become wings to others? My dear, is very important. So that we don't just analyze because we see others are married, you feel like your prayers are in a vain or my delay is in vain, all these things. My dear, they're not in vain. If you find yourself in any of these 7, put it in the comments, okay? You are not in vain, but last, you will enjoy it. I'm telling you, it gives me joy. You see me? It's I told you people, if you look at my subscribers, I have 40 something thousand subscribers, right? But only few watch my video. It gives me joy that one person say, oh, mama, big auntie, big sister, this video is for me. Okay? If it is for that one person, I will do this video again and again. I will be in YouTube again and again. If it is for one person that said, thank God I clicked this video, I will do it again and again. Why am I saying this? Because my testimony has been changing life. My dear, I will do it again. Even when YouTube don't care to show my videos to people because I'm not doing something naked, they don't want to show my video. But I will still talk to my sisters. I will still talk to those who believe in my voice. Okay? So why I'm saying this is, if you see that there's any of these 70s, put it in the comments and know that you are not delayed. God is preparing you, okay? I promise you, you will look back one day and you say, God, now you they do this. I'm telling you. Today, if I look at people that come to me and they go being relieved, I say, God, thank you. You use this testimony to change life. Now you they do this. I hope this bless you. I love you. It's me, your big sister. God bless you.